Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 4th episode of Persona 5 the animation. So, in the last episode, it was really a Takamaki focused episode because we found out about more details on her circumstances, her friend Shio being a star on the volleyball team and how she was trying to help her, do her best to help out with that, and how Kamoshida is a piece of shit that manipulates and takes advantage of his students to satisfy his own twisted desires and all that stuff, and Takamaki reaching a point where she's had enough of it as well. And, well, Shio also reached that point, that's why she jumped. But anyway, Takamaki decided she's gonna fight, and she got her persona because of that, because she went to the castle, Kamoshida's castle, along with everyone else, got kidnapped, got to meet her other self, which was interesting. And she got Carmen, her persona, so now she's one of the gang, she's helping to fight. And now I think we've had enough of going to the castle and not accomplishing the main goal. I mean, we kept accomplishing things, we kept accomplishing getting personas, mostly. But now we all have our persona, we have the manpower, we can take down Kamoshida once and for all, so hopefully we get that this episode, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. The Phantom Thieves, yep. That he is. And having absolutely no remorse about any of it. He is just a very bad person. But I guess this is the calling card they talked about before. Harsh. I mean, it's not the best it could be, but it's fine. Get wrecked. Mishima getting out of there while he still can. Yeah, just grab random students so you find out who did it. That'll work. I know you're not very smart, Kamoshida, but yeah, do you have any proof of your claims? Yeah, that's totally where the story is going. We're not gonna vanquish you or anything. Being sarcastic if you can't tell, Kamoshida. He... Oh. Yeah, Persona 5 Atlas. Atorasu. Yeah, Persona 5 the animation. I am somewhat confident we're going to finally take down Kamoshida this episode, because there's really nothing left. We already have all of our main three on board. They have their personas, they're all ready to fight. I do think there's Futaba, the girl voiced by Yuki Aoi, and she's going to show up at some point, obviously, but that's probably not going to be for a little bit. We have our main three. And we got our prison twins. What were the names? I want to say Claudine and Justine, but I think that's wrong. It's something like that, though. I bet we did. Okay. I was actually going to wonder if the calling cards had any practical purpose. So what if we fail? Basically, we're going to have the maximum amount of security. Well, you have something better to do? I figure this would be pretty important to you. Untouchable? Wow, we are packing heat now. We're about to. Is that thing gonna move? No. I mean, they obviously can't buy real guns, but... Don't be a baby. Because you can't just buy real guns in Japan, especially underaged. 100 yen. Well. Yeah, you're nowhere near hard-boiled. Wow, that's some high-quality first aid. Better than nothing. It's no healing potion, though. Oh, she's cute. Nice choker. That's not Niji Masai, though. Word gets around, I guess. Wow, what does she do? Is it better than the 100 yen band-aids we bought? Huh. So I guess maybe she's like an NPC in the game that just gives you some quick healing items. No, it's just your imagination. I'm totally not sneaking a cat into my room. I would never do something like that. I'm on probation after all. You break it. Yeah, gotta be a great phantom thief. Is that, yeah, that's her. Shiho. But she's still... I guess I should have seen this coming when she said she wanted to be somewhere. I feel kind of silly not realizing that, but... I had those moments sometimes. I forgot how great her outfit was. Yep, our debut. Wonder if in the game you get to decide what day you use your calling card, if that's like a thing, because otherwise, you know, the time limit seems kind of rough. Yeah, very creative name. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Got Joker's skull and... Oh no. The simple is good. It is kind of cute. Yeah, that's all it is. All the... Yeah, that outfit is something else. I like the tail. I like that name. Sexy Cat's great. Panther's on red, though. Is Panther really gonna be the name we stick with, though? I mean, I guess it's okay. And Carmen, well, that's the persona. Takamaki blends in pretty well here. With camouflage like. I actually don't remember the other persona names. Well, just do your best. Well, good luck, guys. Oh, I think that's it. Go get that. They're patrolling. Gotta be careful. Can't fight them all. Oh my. That's... She's already proven her use, I see. I gotta get me to go too. Even I would know it was a trap, but I wouldn't care. I'd still go. They Apparently we just talking to her. Yes, you did. Don't be silly. It's real here. Well, that and other things that we can't get into. Can't show on screen. Well, that was quick. A little bit rude. I think we should keep her. Keep her in a bottle. Okay, she is kind of cute. I think we're... Oh. Oh, apparently Ren is good with the ladies if she's already Oh. Yeah, you belong to me too. Oh, okay, I'll get the bottle. Oh, that was cool. She like came into his mask. Apparently he can hold more personas. I mean, that makes sense. This is a Persona game adaptation. Man, I guess they're getting tired. His skull mask does look really cool, honestly. I like it a lot. Big crowd. It matches his big head, so. Okay, Morgana, don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid! Wow. Okay, so that's why the voice sounded weird. It wasn't actually the real Takamaki. I was a bit confused for a second. So is that the treasure? But yeah, we are setting up for the boss final the boss battle here. I bet you are. There's not gonna be a later. I know. I mean, I don't blame him for that, but... Yeah, the problem's with other people, not you. Yeah, he has no remorse at all. That's the truth. Yeah, here we go, becoming an actual monster. That is that's some strong tongue stuff there. Thing is freaky. Oh, let's see. You better not end the episode there. Oh, of course, there's volleyballs as weapons here. Wow. I had a great place to just stick her into. This man persona. Very creative as always. Yes, the treasure be in Takamaki. Is it? Monkey-like agility. Well, then I call him a cat. uh, yeah. Do your best, Skull. Yeah, the hiccups. I will never stop liking her outfit. Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened. I like how she bends over. Yes, RC, that was his. I think hopefully he uses Pixie a bit as well. Okay, just eating the bottom half of people for power-ups, why not? Yeah. Okay, that's what that is. That makes sense. Thing is so creepy looking. Oh, he just broke it. Get wrecked. Yeah. I knew all we would need is a power of imagination. As long as it looks like a gun. I hope the real Takamaki wears that bikini at some point in the show. Like gonna be a beach episode. Yeah, you need to do something there. Oh, this is not looking good. Ooh, the velvet room? Yeah. I didn't expect to come back here in the middle of a fight. Passing out? Not really. Yeah, it's not over yet. What, a new, I do love this music track, like... Okay, then. Because, yeah, with Persona, getting new personas and social links and stuff was part of the game. Interesting look. Okay, now go fight. Here we go. It's a kind of a small persona. It's like a cat and a thing. He's like a protagonist or something. And the music really picks up here. My crown. Ouch. Go, go, Kamoshida, straight to hell. Yeah, you don't need that. Checkmates, there we go. Yeah, get wrecked, just full on rush. There he goes. Oh, wow. That's great. So that's why you do things like attacking students and destroying other teams that might compete with you. There's no justifying what he's done. You tell him. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having twisted desires as long as you don't actually hurt anyone. But he's very much done a lot of that. Yes, like the rest of your life. Yes. Yes, you have. And yeah, we pretty much won. Neck. Stiff. And now the palace is gonna come crumbling down, isn't it? Calm down, Morgana. Mona. Maybe we'll start calling him Mona. It's easier to say anyway. See, we have Panther, Joker, Skull, and Mona as our code names. But yeah, we don't need this castle anymore. It's come crumbling down. And now he should be a half-decent human being, hopefully. I bet he is. Yeah, that ugly principal. Yes. That Kamoshida? Yeah. Now confess your sins and atone. That's an understatement. We already knew we would get a scene like this, but it's still great to see. Yeah, killing yourself won't really solve anything. Yeah, looking at you, Mishima. Yes, that's a bit more reasonable. Yep, and now people will start to believe in the Phantom Thieves. You're looking a little bit sweaty there, Principal Pig. And meanwhile, back at our favorite cafe. Yokata indeed. Yeah. Oh, that's great to hear. I kind of liked her, so I don't want her to die. And she is really cute, so that helps. Oh, that look on her face. Didn't know she can make a face like that. But yeah, that's great news. I would say so. This was a pretty happy ending. Yeah, it's your code name. But he was called in like episode 1, so we already knew what it was. In fact, we also heard Skull's name in that same scene. I don't know about the others. But I know those two. I'll leave it to you, Mona. Oh no! You discovered our cat! Nothing to see here, just a normal cat. Morgana? It's not your cat, why would you get to name it? I think Morgana likes that idea. Oh. What is this scene? This isn't the interrogation scene. So that was the 4th episode of Persona 5 the animation. And it was a pretty good episode. We finally resolved the situation with Kamoshida. He has been defeated. He was vanquished. They stole his heart. They stole his treasure, however you want to call it. They were able to beat him, which is great. We also had Takamaki, checking up on Shio and making sure she's okay, which is something I should have realized that's what she was doing, because that would be the only thing she would, care about enough to even remotely think about during this whole Kamoshida vanquishing situation. And yeah, they basically were setting up their plan. They set out their calling card, which I guess they kind of had to do to make the treasure appear. I guess. And there's a kind of a time limit once they do that. So, and that is pretty much what happened. They did that, and then they went to the castle, and they made their way through there. They were told there'd be more security, and yeah, they had to do a little bit of fighting along the way. They actually talked to a pixie and was able to get a key as a result, as well as kind of it becoming Ren's new persona, so that's cool. And later on, had another trip to the Velvet Room, so I think he got another persona on top of that. But yeah, it was a little weird how we had Morgana mention something about having multiple personas later on when he had got that from Pixie earlier. Like that was the second persona, was it not? So I don't know. Maybe he just didn't use Pixie yet, so Morgana didn't make that connection. I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of mixing things up in my head, which does tend to happen. But anyway, the point is he was able to get more than one persona. He's able to fight with it because that is the thing in the games. In Persona 4, I'm pretty sure the main character could have more than one persona, whereas everyone else only had one. I think that's how it was. So he was very unique in that case. And I assume we'll get more personas going on in the future. We do have more social links to make and stuff, like one with Takamaki, one with Ryuji, one with Morgana, I would assume. So. And I don't know, I think there'll probably be other people he makes social links with in the show. Like random people around town. I don't think we've actually seen many other people besides the people he hangs out with that would be potential social link people. But I just know I know that's a thing in Persona, so he'll definitely most likely meet some new people that he can form connections with. They actually bought some guns to use in the battle. They weren't real guns, of course. You can't buy real guns. You can't just be a student, go into some store, like, hey, I'd like to buy one gun, please. No, for so many reasons it would not work that way, so they got toys that would work as real guns in the palace because things work a little bit differently there. The power of imagination kind of works there. And that's what they did. They basically have these guns and they were able to use them. In addition to guns, they also got like healing stuff, medicine, like, cheap little box of band-aids, so that whatever works. And he also met some interesting girl, I guess she's a doctor or something, that handed him some more medicine that he met at the cafe. Sakura's Cafe, whatever it was called, LeBlanc or whatever it was called. And he was able to bring that stuff to the palace and was able to use all this stuff together to defeat Kamoshida, which is what they did. I love how Kamoshida just put his little fake Takamaki, slave into his wine glass. That was she just cheering for him while in there. That was funny. I think that was a really nice touch. But they in the end, they defeated Kamoshida. In the real world, he, confessed to all of his sins and all that in front of everyone. And he was willing to kill himself, but they told him, no, you should, rather than that, just submit yourself to the justice system because you know how great that is in this world as an alternative and try to atone for it that way. So that's pretty much how it ended up happening. And that scene was just really satisfying to watch him just admit to what a piece of shit he is, Like, just laying all the cards on the table, what he did, the kind of person he is, pretty much everything. And the principal up there, you can see him sweating. There's definitely a lot that we don't know about him. I'm sure there's a lot of corruption underneath that surface that we could probably get into at some point, because we did get some line before about why he decided to take in Ren into the school, because most people aren't going to take a student with a criminal record, so he obviously thought this was a good decision to make for some reason. So I definitely want to learn more about that, because yeah, there's definitely a lot we need to learn about this school, and I'm sure there's a lot of corruption left to be unveiled. But the episode ended with a bit of a scene near the end there that confuses me a bit. Now, the scene near the end confused me a little bit because I know most of the events we see is like a flashback, the framing device of the interrogators, Nijima Sayed pretty much asking him all about the details about how he got to where he is, all this stealing hearts stuff and stuff she wants more answers about, really put her case together. So it seems weird that we would see this scene of just all of them, including people we haven't even met yet, just like here. Like, this obviously takes place before that scene, so it just seems weird that it would just kind of show this. Like, you think we would just build up to this naturally to the course of the flashbacks, not just suddenly show this. Like, it just seems weird that it would have another set of, like, a flashback framing device. It just seems weird to me that they placed the scene where they did. I don't know. I don't get it. I'll be honest. I don't get it. But yeah, overall, I'd say it was a good episode. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.